Aquarius, to your maiden month reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, I hope all of you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Hope it is full of love and blessings for you. Okay, getting straight into your energy, Aquarius. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Best messages for Aquarius, please. Best message for Aquarius. Best message for Aquarius. Best message for Aquarius. I have the Ten of Swords upside down. I'm feeling some surrender. I surrender. I do feel like there is some pain, though, and some hurt, and maybe some heartache, though, within this energy. I don't know if it's so much from you as it is the other person, but I do feel this surrender, like I give up. This kind of like I give up feeling, waving the white flag over here. And that feels like it's coming from you, Aquarius. You just surrendered, you gave up, walked away, something of this nature. But I do feel this pain over here coming through as well. Clarify on the Ten of Swords, please. The overall message for Aquarius. This card's not only going to clarify on the Ten of Swords in reverse, but the entire reading itself. You took on a new beginning. It's almost like you walked away or you surrendered to this person. I just feel like it's I give up. That's it. I give in. I give up, something like this. And this is making a new, it's like you walked away from this, which makes you walk into a new chapter. And it feels like you're walking in without them, without someone, right? Or something. Okay, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the near past, and the near future. Yeah, using your intuition in the present. No spiritual union. In the past. Movement, choices, and decisions. In the near future. Disruption. There's a tower. Okay, so having 4 cards coming out, we're talking about, wow, we have 2, 2, 2. There's a lot of balance going on when we have the 3 and then the 10 breaking down to a 1. And then the 1 plus 6 is 7. Lots of balance, though. 2, 2, 2. We're really looking at these 2, 2, 2s. Definitely need the harmony. For balance reasons. The reason we say harmony is the 2 plus 1 equals 3. So yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of balance over here where it feels like this was so imbalanced. Like you don't even get it, right? Like it was so topsy-turvy that I have to leave to get balance. And then you have 4 cards, 4, divided by 2 is 2. So, I mean, if you divide the 2, you end up with balance again. So it's like I have to get back to my roots. I have to get back to who I am, because this, whatever this situation is, has completely upturned if you're a tree, you're sitting on top of your branches. Like you're nowhere even in the ground. Like your roots are in the sky. No wonder you surrendered. It was just movement, choices, and decisions that you had in the past felt like there was a lot of movement, choices, and decisions. It could have been, this feels like maybe a month ago, maybe even 2 months ago. It felt like there was a lot of stuff that was going to happen, but then it just, they did something, and it does feel like a they. I mean, jobs and stuff like that also take on energy as well, becoming their own entity, right? So it could literally be a job taking on that, that energy. For most of you, though, it literally is a person who's really toppled you upside down. It almost feels like a merry-go-round. You go round and round until finally we're just upside down. It can be a roller coaster, right? That all of a sudden it stops at the top and you're upside down. Movement, choices, and decisions. Could be dealing with another air sign. Could even be another Aquarius, or yeah, another air sign. I'm feeling like it's another air sign for a lot of you. I think you're dealing with another air sign. It's really windy. There's a hurricane blowing, right? Yes, you could be dealing with another Aquarius, another Gemini, maybe even a Libra, but I'm even feeling a lot of Aquarian energy. And then, of course, we have this Gemini coming up with love, movement, choices, and decisions with love. It almost feels like you guys were even maybe, for some of you, talking about marriage, talking about getting married, or you were thinking about marrying this person, thinking about popping the question, or they were to you. There was a lot of maybe, it feels like future talk of like, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And you guys were so in love, and it just became a tornado. And that's why your tree is upside down with the roots, because when the wind came through, it made such an upheaval that you just got tossed. And this is where this, like, I surrender, fine, I'm done. Yeah, the Emperor. Somebody started manipulating the situation, and the person that you're dealing with, it's not another air sign. It could be an Aries or a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. Take it how it resonates. Just throwing out there what I'm feeling of energy. It feels very windy. The Emperor over here, though, is very manipulative. It feels like all of this just felt like maybe they were manipulating your feelings. Do you feel this way, Aquarius? Do you feel like maybe all this future talk was for them just to, maybe it was puppy love, maybe it was obsession, maybe they were playing you? Or maybe they just really, I mean, for some of you, maybe it really was like that, but why do we have this manipulation coming in? Did the manipulation come afterwards? Are we looking at two different databases, right? Like, okay, fine, we did this, we'll just say in November, and this is what happened in January. Okay, that could be a huge possibility. So if you didn't feel like it was just them manipulating to keep you around or keep you in bed or keep you giving them things or however it is, insecurity reasons, whatever it is, or just control issues, then this literally could be one time period to another time period that's actually, Spirit is running them into each other because it's still within the timeline of what recent past is, right? So however it is, we'll just leave it here, take it how it resonates. The Emperor, you feel, was some kind of manipulator, kind of playing you. Maybe they were even playing mind games. And then they'd come back and they would apologize to you just to keep you around, right? And it's like this, like I said, the wheel. And then they come back and they're like, I'm sorry, I was such a jerk. I really do want to marry you. I really, you know, maybe we just have our ups and downs and downs and ups and ups and downs. But they do want to offer you love, so they come back to offer you love again. But the Two of Staffs is like, it's here we go again. Are you sincere about what you really want? Do you really want to travel towards me? Do you really hold on to the dreams that I have? Or are you just playing me? You gotta ask yourself these questions, right? Maybe they're, you know, in the end, guys, the sad thing is that you might feel like you're being played, but they're playing themselves. Because this is no way to ever get love again. Because if they think this is what love is, they're never going to find true love. So they're going to hurt you, then they're going to go on and hurt someone else, and then they're going to, you know, and in the end, they're just hurting themselves. So we have the I surrender. You know what? I'm done. You're using your intuition to say, you know what? This wasn't what it was all thought to be. I thought that I was catching the biggest fish in the sea, and I realized it is the smallest fish, right? Thought I was catching a whale, and all I did was end up catching a shark, right? Maybe for some of you, ooh, ouch. Okay, so we have the intuition over here is kicking. You know what? I'm just going to surrender and say goodbye, or maybe I'm just going to surrender and ghost them. You may have just ghosted them. You're done playing, and it feels like you've given them back and forth chances. With the Three of Pentacles upside down, there is no collaboration. There is no nothing. Maybe you even caught them in a third-party situation. Are they screwing around, offering their love to someone else as well, giving someone else googly eyes, and then coming and saying, oh no, I didn't mean that. See, I want to move to you, and I want to give you wedding rings, and I want to be with you. Nine of Staffs. Five of Swords. You have the realization there's something going on with the Five of Swords. Something about immaturity, something about them thieving, something about them hiding. Are they too immature? Is this, you know, emotional insecurities that makes them become this manipulator, thieving from themselves, lying to themselves? I see a lot of lying to themselves no matter what. I feel that energy no matter what. And that's why I brought up, you know what, they just don't do it to you, they do it to everybody else. And in the end, they become they lose. Okay, they lose. And so it makes me think it's like some kind of emotional insecurity game. They don't really understand love. Man, my friends, hot and cold, right? That's why you surrendered. But you know what's funny is that with this Ten of Swords over here, I actually feel like they're heartbroken without you. So you're figuring out that this is not the union that you want. In fact, this might not even be true love at all. Like you've been played. Yeah, Knight of Cups, I can't offer you loves I can't accept your cups anymore, and I'm not giving you any cups either because I've surrendered. I'm moving on. Yeah, because all you're doing is fantasizing. You might even think that it's lust between them. Maybe they don't know love. Maybe it's just lust. It just feels very immature, and maybe it's just a big fantasy. It was something that they were fantasizing about, and it was like child's play is what I'm hearing with this person. Love to them is like child's play. It's too easy, right? And for you, it was meant something special. But to them, it's not anything special because they don't understand. Yeah, they don't understand love. It's a fantasy of love. It's like lust. It's obsession. It's a fantasy. They don't get it. Well, I'll tell you right now. Clarify on this person. Whoa. Wow. For a lot of you, do they believe that the grass was greener somewhere else, even though because they don't understand love anyways, because it's the Six of Swords coming out. The Ace of Cups, they're draining themselves, yeah. Now they're understanding that their cups are not overfilled. They may have left for someone else. The grass was greener somewhere else. Or just believe life in general was green with, somewhere, but they don't know where they're going. For those of you, they didn't leave for anywhere else, right? They just, whatever. I just get this word, you guys, is a fiddle farting around, no matter what. Ace of Cups, they're drowning. They feel drained. They feel weak, and they feel like they're drowning. They feel like they don't have any luck, and luck is not on their side, and they don't have any communication with you, but they do watch you. With the Page of Swords upside down, that means they are spying on you. They are watching you. And clarify on the Page of Swords, I'm telling you, they are sad that you are not there. Yes, they actually have some kind of guilt within them that they couldn't make this work. Really? Well, that's because of this emotional, I'm telling you, they're emotionally immature. So where they thought they had their passions, where they thought they had their passions with the Four of Staffs, it's upside down. So they're actually feeling guilty that they know they kind of screwed up because you left. So they feel the Ten of Swords. They're feeling the pain, the heartache, where did my Aquarius go? Yeah, because they believe that you were the one for them, even though they might have been out playing with other people. But it's kind of interesting because I have to ask you, it's like for some of you, not all of you, but did they go play with this other person, think that it was okay, and then came back to you and acted like you were the goddess, you were the god, you were the daddy, you were the mommy, you were mine, right? Because they do believe that you two are meant to be together. But it's almost like they wanted their cake and eat it too. But they thought I was okay. Yeah, escape. And they feel like you escaped them. You did escape them. And you threw in the towel and said, I've had enough. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Yeah, Knight of Staffs. Yeah, Knight of Staffs, moving on. Okay, so yeah, they are heartbroken about this. They do not like that you are not there for them. There could be some like kind of codependency going on. I didn't see a codependency card, but I am kind of hearing it, that this also relies on codependency, but it has to if they believe that you're the one. So I don't even really need the card. I just kind of hear it. Okay, so with the disruption over here, it's caused nothing but a disruption. And the reason you have a disruption, my friends, okay, I'm going to take some of these cards back in case we need them. The reason you have a disruption is because this person's coming back. And they're going to come back right in, I believe, right at the end of the Mercury retrograde, which is going on right now. Some people get things at the beginning, the middle. And I'm telling you right now, just before this Mercury retrograde is over, this person's going to show up at your door. Yep. Because they're right now kind of hiding, and you're kind of hiding out from them because you're ignoring them with the Hermit, right? You're ignoring them. Don't talk to me. So it's kind of like, yep, here they come. 3 of Staffs. 7 of Staffs. Oh, 7 of Staffs, really? Okay, so that's going to make you want to stand your ground. They're coming back to kind of see the new horizons and the new you. They're kind of looking at you, Aquarius, like, so what are you doing, Aquarius? You look all pretty, and you look all great, and you look all, you know, and you're kind of sitting over here in hermit mode going, don't talk to me, you know? And, yep, and they're moving towards you with the 6 of Swords. They do see you standing your ground though, but that's not, but that's not going to matter to them about the communication. And yes, you are ice cold to them. Even through this communication, you might even be silver tonguing them in a lot of ways with the King of Swords upside down, Aquarius, because this is you and that is your card. And this card is saying, if I open my mouth, you're not going to like what I have to say. And they're sitting over here going, it's okay, because they still want the Ace of Staffs. Why? Because they come to make a peace offering with you, which actually is causing you a tower. Why is it causing you a tower moment? Because all you want them to do is bail out, go away, leave me alone. And this is actually causing you to become upset and become overly emotional, which is not, there it is, which is not good. There it is again. So yes, and this is going to actually tell you in a lot of ways, you're going to get this actually kind of like this, this thing in your head, which is pretty much like, oh, okay, so you're spying on me, you're watching me, you know what I'm doing, so now I'm going to have this tower moment because you're really bugging me. It's kind of like you're almost maybe even stalking me. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the ultimate tower and I'm going to change my social status on, you know, blocking you, making sure you can't find me, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? Maybe even changing my name so that you can't find me through my friends. You know what I mean? Stuff like this. And you're really going to take it to the next level because you're going to find out that this person is kind of stalking you because they're watching you hard and they really want a peace offering with you and they're not giving up. I do not see anything here because as you're getting cold ice to them, they're actually going to make you have a slithery tongue towards them because it's like they don't get it. Why do they not get it, my friends? Because they're emotionally immature. Oh, come on, baby. You know that ain't true. Male, female, it don't matter. I hear it coming out of both mouths. It doesn't matter. With the Emperor's upside down, you've had it, you have cut it. This is it. Because the reason is because, like I said, it feels like there was this merry-go-round before. So if you have this merry-go-round kind of going back and forth a little bit, they're kind of feeling like this is a part of that merry-go-round that you had, right? Where it's like, you kind of got me, my roots upside down. With the Devil upside down, you're realizing you're not putting up with this toxic behavior anymore. And this is it. That's it. The love has lost its luster. You are not even in love with this person anymore. It feels very unrequited love because you have lost all patience with this person, unfortunately. This is kind of a very sad reading because it looked like there was so much love, but this person just played around. Mental emotional games because they're mentally and emotionally immature. So it's kind of like they're taking you for a ride, but I'm going to tell you right now, they want you back, okay? And they miss you, and they are really feeling the heartache without you. because they know deep down inside you were the only one that's ever really truly given them love, because everybody else that they kind of played with was just that, playing with them, and they played back, right? Schoolhouse crap, right? High school crap. And this was real, and you showed them what was real, and they didn't know how to do it, and now they realize what was real, and now they can't have it. So during this time, they're really feeling that heartache, really feeling it. Okay, so see what the angels have to say. But you, my friend, are moving on beautiful, because as soon as you get that done, yeah, see, King of Staffs, you're going to become the passionate person that you need to be, taking on this Sagittarius energy for yourself. And that's just the fiery passion within yourself, getting back to where your roots can be stable, where you feel like you didn't just, you know, you're some tree caught in a tornado, right, upside down. You know, you get to go towards the dreams and the things that you need, and start moving in the direction to where you know you need to be. And even if it's love, you're going to find somebody else who's more mature. I think with the growing process with this is really going to, the lesson that is really learned, let's put it this way, Aquarius, is that you're really going to watch now for this type of behavior. Yeah, you're going to watch people who seem to cling a little too tight, and you're going to kind of watch. So the growing part of this is watching for who seems to be too immature and who seems to be right on top. So it really is a growing experience for you. You really did learn something. And that's really what this relationship feels like, is you learning something. Hopefully, in the end, they will learn something too. Maybe sooner or later, they will learn what true love is, and they'll try to hold on to it better next time. We can only pray for that, because relationships are learning tools. So, okay, we learn what we want, and we learn what we don't want. Only pray. So improving health, yes, well, we see that with over here, and this is going to, if they're giving you a headache and you feel sick all the time and you feel like you're having insomnia and this and that, that's all going to improve. Just rest and relax, okay? Rest and relax, my friends, okay? Yeah, and choose this new direction, because, you know, there's better things for you in the near future, as we see over here. Okay, so just keep going strong for yourself. And like I said, the learning lesson here really is kind of watching out for some of the same, you know, when you're dealing with other people, there are key factors to people. It's really interesting. You can kind of see them popping out. So if you kind of start seeing this, what this old emperor over here used to do, it's going to be kind of like key fact. Oh, you know what? I don't want to be with you because I was already with someone like you. Got to go. Right. So then you go to the next one. And that's kind of like the watchful eye, right? The watchful eye. Now remember, not everybody is the same, so never hold on to someone else's shoes while dating, okay? Because not everybody's the same, right? But you do get to now watch for those little key signs that you're emotionally unsure, gotta go. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.